Okay, today is January 23rd. Happy winter. And we have some greens from the parsnips and turnips that I planted the seeds back in November. I did not allow them to grow completely. These that I harvested are just for the greens. So we have a good bunch of greens. These I'm putting in my compost because I didn't just like how the greens and the stems look. And these right here, that's a parsnip that was starting to grow very nicely. These greens, I really like how the leaves look on these. So these I'm going to cook probably tonight. And then I'm probably going to chop these up and freeze these for probably a week out. So let me give you all the update of how the garden's looking and see how our winter crops are coming along. Okay, so here we're going to just start out with the bed. This is the original bed I planted in April of last year. A lot of stuff has grown in here. Now I have my collards, my curly kale, my parsnips, lettuce, onions, a lot of stuff going on. Everything looking good. One cabbage right there. So I'm very pleased with this bed. I got the soil turned up, put some compost in today. Was working in the garden this morning. It's quite chilly here. It's in the low 60s now. It's going to go to the 40s. And yeah, this is our winter in South Florida. Alright, so as you can see, this is my other bed where I have my collards and cabbage, oregano. I had some radish in there. And I'm going to come around and show you a close-up view. Had to put down some soil in my grass area over there. Had some problems, some burnout. Here are some more parsnips and turnips. As you can see, I harvested some for the greens alone. So that's why there's just a few left here. Then I have my Brussels sprouts in the middle. And I got my beds prepared because I planted some onions and some lettuce down there. That's bib lettuce that I planted today. Also have some, should I say, I took the transplants and put them in that middle row. Then I planted some, I can't remember, black seed lettuce I think it's called, over to the right under the black plastic, along with some onions, some scallions. Okay, this is my sage still holding on. Got me some marigolds that popped back up. Those seeds came back up on their own. About to get rid of my Anaheim plants. I got 4 or 5 peppers off today from this plant. And my sweet potatoes, I will have to get all of the sweet potatoes up out the ground. They cannot tolerate cold at all. That's going to be another video. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Today's Saturday. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, this is what the garden's looking like right now on this side. I got some mustard greens on the other side of the garden. Husband just started the lawnmowers. Come up close so you can see my beautiful cabbage. Look how my cabbage looks. Very good. Alright. These are a couple of the bigger sweet potatoes that I harvested today. I had to get them up out of the ground. It is getting too cold for the sweet potatoes to stay in ground. So I have a good 9 here. Different sizes, but they're looking pretty good. I can cook them and they're edible. Once again, these are the turnip and parsnip greens that I'll be preparing. And then I'm going to cut up and freeze these for about a week to 2 weeks out to prepare steamed. I'm going to look up some recipes. In this bag over here, These are all the smaller sweet potatoes that I harvested that I'll just use for my compost. Here are the Anaheim peppers that I harvested today. This small one, real cute, different shape to this one. It's funny when you see that certain vegetables will grow different shapes, and it depends on placement of where the branches, pollination, sun exposure, how much water it's getting. It's really funny. So anyway, here are good 6 of those Anaheim peppers that I'll probably actually use. I've pickled most of my peppers from the season from July to September. I pickled most of those. So yeah, those are my peppers. Until next time, happy gardening and happy winter.